All right. Sorry for that start there. I wasn't paying attention. I was editing stuff in the background. I'm trying to get the series going. We're supposed to. Excuse me. I got this cough that just won't go away. Supposed to have 4 series tonight. Only 1 is on at the moment. So right now, that be the L.A.B.I.A Grow Up series. L.A.B.I.A in the white jerseys. Grow Up in the dark colored jerseys. I'm not sure what's going on with the other games. Actively trying to find who's playing what. We got a goal off the bat. Grow Up with the goal. Gonna be Blip, who was acquired in a big trade a little while back. All right, big goal there by Blip. Gives Grow Up the 1-0 lead. And with this one, we have the number 6 seed Grow Up taking on the number 2 seed L.A.B.I.A. L.A.B.I.A is 1 point out of first place. Grow Up is 1 point out of 5th behind the Moose Hockey Club. It's crazy we're saying that. This was a team that was down in near the last place, Moose Hockey Club. And now they're... My game was rescheduled, and today he got picked up. Speaking of picked up, Blip. Once again. Blip doing it good. Blip traded. Yeah, Blip got traded. We're going to talk about the trades. We have a 3-team... We actually have a few trades today. We actually have a 3-team trade that happened today. Excuse me, sorry about that. I'm trying to control it. It just caught from this cold I had 4 months ago. Yeah, dude. We'll talk about that momentarily. 3-team trade involving Jimmy of the Ice Holes, Kane of Roombas Revenge, and Sando Sparks of Grow Up. Some pretty big names too. Stay tuned. My game was rescheduled, and today he got picked up. So, does that mean we're not having... Oh, there was reschedules, my bad. All right. That series is gone. Ice Holes and Roombas Revenge is... Okay. So we have 2 series then? Or just the 1? Well, it's 9:40, so anybody who is on should be on by now. Okay, looks like just 1 series tonight, right? Yeah, the Ice Holes Roombas Revenge series rescheduled. Short and Sweet Masters rescheduled. I don't know what's going on with the Bods Funkadelics series. Trying to find out on the website. Anything leaving the 14th? Well, yeah, I don't see anything about it, but I guess it's not happening and nobody's on right now. I'm going to give them about 5 more minutes and then we're going to the single game view with the Grow Up team. The Grow Up team, that just sounds awful. Oh, Rage and Honky is on. Okay, never mind. Rage and Honky just got on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, switching to the 2-game view in a second. Bear with me. So it looks like we have 2. We went from 4 to 2. That's okay. Reschedules happen. I just need a minute to set it up. That's okay. Less craziness, which means more time to talk about standings, stats, all that good stuff. You know I like talking about that stuff. All right, Funkadelics and Bods coming up next. Period number 1 is in the books here for this one. It is 2-0 Grow Up. Great series. Blip. Just acquired today. Doing what he does best. Just whipping that booty, man. It's not a big lead by any means, but great start for Grow Up. All right, I'm scheduling the 2-game window here. Bear with me. Takes me a minute to reset everything. All right. There we go. Raging Honky is online. All right, we good now. We good. We good. All right. Now we're cooking with fire. All right, there's the other series. The Funkadelics taking on Dad Bods. Why is my camera not working? There we go. Oh, my other light isn't on. That's why you can't see me too well. You can't see me. It's like some John Cena stuff right here. There we go. All right, no, this isn't WWE. This isn't John Cena. This is Johnny B. Here bringing you 239 Hockey League, a Wednesday night edition of In the Crease. And we do have 2 series. We had 4, 2 got rescheduled. That's fine. Like I said, gives us more time to look at things. The other series, the Dad Bods leading Funkadelics 2-0. And how about the Funkadelics the other day? Defeating the number 1 seed, sees the gap 2-1. Not in any convincing fashion. It was just good hockey. It was 3-2. Funkadelics in game 1. They lost 5-0 in game 2, but took game 3 3-1. So, you know, the wins were good wins. They lost. It was a bad loss. 5-0 was a bad loss. But Funkadelics, who were down and out for the most part, now, you know, within striking distance. For the Funkadelics, this is a perfect matchup tonight. Here's why. So the Funkadelics are right here. 5 wins, 12 losses. They're 10 points in 17 games. They're taking on the Dad Bods, who have 17 points. So the Funkadelics, if they can win out tonight, you know, this'll close the gap between them and the number 8 seed. Yes, the team they're playing tonight. So this is a huge matchup for the Funkadelics. It's a team that's within reach. You know, they're kind of, you know, not taking the number 1 seed, even though they just beat them. So this is a winnable match. Dad Bods are a decent team, though. Better than, you know, your typical 8th seed, but definitely within reach for the Funkadelics. And the other series, L.A.B.I.A taking on Grow Up. Big grouping here in the middle for Grow Up to kind of fit their way in. And L.A.B.I.A, of course, 1 point out of first place. That's what's at stake. Kind of the gist of it. After game, looks like these games are going to end at the same time. Looks like they're just a few seconds off. So, barring 45 million Joe Stope timeouts and whistles, once these 2 games are over, when the teams are switching to game 2, I'll go over the trades. Because there was a big one. A 3-team trade occurred today. 3 teams. 3 teams were involved in this loop-de-loop of trades. A big post there. Yeah, Sandos Sparks, Grow Up, Roombas Revenge, and the Ice Hole. So one of the teams today benefiting from that trade, that's Grow Up. They acquired Blip today, but we'll, like I said, we'll talk about the exact moves. And then there was a second trade that went on today. And oh my God, we got a goal here. Left side of the screen, and it looks like, oh, the rookie, Carpinas from Wizzy, and I didn't catch the other name. Is that A1 Freak? So Carpinas, phenomenal rookie. One of the guys who's in the discussions, certainly in the discussion for the Calder. And why not? He's had a great season. 18 games played going into tonight. 14 goals, 28 assists, 42 points. That's good for just over 2 points per game. Solid stats by any means. And as far as rookies go, second only to Fat Load Broad, who, you know, we have talked about him at length. Fat Load Broad, currently 1 point out of the scoring lead. So, I mean, he's just having a tremendous, tremendous beast mode season. But Carpina's, man, he's right up there, too. We have a goal for the right side, it looks like. Is that the Funkadelics? Oh, yeah, it's Snoochie Boochie's Rebel with the goal for the Funk. For the Funkadelics. Yeah, Rebel, I believe that's his first, that's his first goal of the year. I mean, that's his first game of the year. Well, no, because, well, it's okay, so Rebel was acquired, so those who don't know, you know, I made a lot of mention about Pray Harder and, you know, the fact that they haven't played a season since the 80s. So it looks like the team is folded. Something's going on, you know. I think there's some personal stuff going on. I don't know if it's with the captain or some of the players, but I think it's with No Regret Skis. Regardless, I hope everything's good with him. You know, I don't have any details. I don't know what's going on. Just that something's going on that he can no longer captain the team. So, if it's anything serious, man, I hope everything, you know, I hope everything's good. If it's bad, I hope it becomes good, man. So all the best to El Prazaholic, No Regretskis, on whatever it is that's going on. Good dude, good captain, long-time player in this league. You know, he's been back and forth. So wishing you well, Mr. Regretskis, and I hope to see you back in the league soon. So what ended up happening, the team disbanded and the players got released to the waivers. I believe... Let's see. Where's the information on this? Yeah, so it looks like what? Rebel, Wienizimov, Kronos, and Adam Hayward have been added to the player pool, the waiver pool yesterday. Yeah, Funkadelics picked up Rebel after dropping Owen Wilson's nose. Rob 3234 claimed Owen Wilson, dropping Google. Jimmy and the Ice Holes claiming Adam Hayward, dropping Nick DeGreek. Those are the moves yesterday. So it looks like Rebel was the only one that was picked up. Everybody else is on the waiver pool. The rookie HVET, I believe his name is HVET, decided not to continue with the season. So no hard feelings. You know, this happened. It's frustrating. So he just kind of decided to sit out. But yeah, the Pray Harder is no more. So I don't know what's going to go on with the wins, the stats that have been played for the 9 teams or for the 9 games that were played against them. I think they're still trying to figure that out. But we've had this happen before. We had a team called the Aki Way. They were kicked out of the league for, I think it was like second account tagging, ringing, whatever. It was a big thing. It was a couple years ago. And I don't remember, I think the games and stats just went away, which isn't fair for anybody who maybe scored 9 goals against them in a game or something. Obviously that sucks, but gotta make a decision, and you're gonna get hate on either decision. You can't please everybody. But things happen. You know, the show must go on. What happened here? We were like even. Now this game's like, you know, a quarter of the way into the third quarter period. This one's still in the second. They must have like a 55 timeouts or something. Whistles blown. All right, offsides. Here's the call in this one. We're gonna get a whistle below. We're gonna get a whistle in the L.A.B.I.A zone, right on the right side of the screen. We gotta go. Oh. Looks like Kevin Poole from Lethal Mike. Late in the second period, gives the Dad Bods a 4-1 lead with the second period about to expire here. Just crazy. So second period over. Dad Bods seem to have this game in control. Oh, before I go forward, I wanted to express my deepest thank you to Matt 4for4 doing the showcase last night. I caught wind that, you know, so I guess the way it's working with the medium on 1/2 game nights, if there is one, which we don't have too many. That's why we were going to do this this way. Matt, I guess unless he's playing, is going to do the showcase, where he'll feature one or, I guess last night he did the 2 series. He was able to flip-flop between the 2 periodically. It was cool. Gave me the night off. I just was editing some YouTube shorts and TikToks and just doing some gaming. I had the movie on and I was watching the stream, and it was just a nice chill night. I was, you know, it's kind of nice, just kind of chilling. I was watching, and I thought Matt did a great job. So, and that's great. I like the showcase. I think it's very well done. And you know, good stuff, Matt. Appreciate you doing that. That was awesome. I think I messaged him and I was like, hey, how's this gonna work? Like, if you're gonna showcase one series, am I doing the other series? But then we have two people streaming, and it's like, well, who do we watch? This guy or that guy? I was like, you know what? Why don't you do that? Both games, one stream. Everybody go to your stream, watch you guys, you know, rather than split. It makes it confusing for the viewers. You know, where do we go? This guy or that guy? So just one person go to the, you know, catch 2 games on one person stream, and now it worked out nicely. Gave Matt some good reps in there, and I thought he did a great job. So, and here, which was supposed to be a 4-game night, now it's a 2-game night. Now I'm back, and I'll be back tomorrow night. What's tomorrow night, guys? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow we have series. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 series tomorrow, I think. Unless there's like reschedules. 3 series tomorrow night. Some pretty good teams also, by the way. Oh, we got a goal here. Looks like Aussie and the Dad Bods seem to have this game by the reins. Roman Reigns. 15 minutes left in the game. Aussie, his first of the game. Pool and Lethal Mike with the assist. Left side of the screen. Grow up. Holding on to a 3-1 lead, which might hold here with only 40 seconds to go. Very solid defensively tonight. Great goaltending. Here comes Grow Up in the green jerseys. Kind of working the clock a little bit. No, L.A.B.I.A's got the puck. L.A.B.I.A's working it up the ice. Lemansky, left side. In front. Oh, he had somebody, just couldn't corral it. Couldn't get a good shot off. Grow Up is going to work the next 20 seconds down as best they can. Oh my God, what happened there? Oh, L.A.B.I. Lemansky, the captain. Last second, about 4 seconds left. Gets a goal. Karpinas on the assist. Too little too late, though. Man, if that goal was 50 seconds ago, that'd have been something. 3 seconds left. At least it makes the game look a little tighter. And it is. It's still a tight game. Ooh, managed to get Karpinas got a last-second shot on goal from center ice, too. They had 10 more seconds. They could have really made a good run there, but Grow Up will hold on to edge L.A.B.I.A 3-2. Great game. 13-9 shots on goal in favor of Gup. Kind of an average, maybe below average number of shots for the game. Good defense. A lot of plays just couldn't get through. Couldn't ferment. A lot of passes missed. All right, now we shift our focus to the right side of the screen, where the Dad Bods are laying it to the Funkadelics 5-1. And the Funkadelics, though. The Funkadelics. try to make use of the recent acquisition here, Rebel, who did score the lone goal for the Funkadelics tonight. We'll see if more can ferment. There's Ozzy. Ozzy's just Ozzy, man. Ozzy doing his thing. That's all I can say. I'm not going to get too detailed. It's Ozzy. All right, 6-1. This one's basically over. I'm going to wait a couple minutes after this game finishes to look over the updated stats. We're going to talk, well, let's go for the trades first. Look at the updated stats after this, after Monday and Tuesday. And even we'll include game 1. As long as the captains get the stats in, really. Yeah, grow up in L.A.B.I.A, their stats are in. All right, only less than 4 minutes to go in the game, and here comes the Funkadelics in the white jerseys. Back in the net. Kicks the puck over, and here comes Bods down the ice, center, over the right edge. Shot on goal, easy save there. Goaltender just plays it, just trying to get, smart goalie, just get the game going, just get the game done with. Just kind of keep the flow. Move on to game 2 at this point. You hate to think like that, but the game's over. All right, here come the boys in the shot. Oh, big save there. Funkadelics trying to get something late. And the Bods, another goal. That is going to be Kevin Poole. Just adding insult to injury at this point. 7-1. Second in the game, Ozzy and Kevin Poole with the assist there. Oh, make that 8. Ozzy. I think that's his hat trick there. I think that's that's a hat trick. Ozzy with the... Bods, you might want to save some of these goals for game 2. Nothing wrong with scoring 700 goals, but might want to spread the love a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Stuff like that's been going on all game. I mean, just when the Funkadelics have a little lane to pass through, there's a defenseman right there or a back checking forward to close the gap real quick. Here comes the Bods once again. Can they get one more goal? Yep. Jeez, it's just a scoring clinic at this point. All right, Lethal Mike with the nice little dance there. Ozzy, yeah, like I said, you might kind of want to save some of these goals for game 2 and 3. 3.5 seconds ago. 4th of the game for Lethal Mike. What an amazing player that guy is. Yeah, that's it. I think the Funkadelics are pretty glad that one's over. Lethal Mike, 4 goals, 3 assists. How about that guy? So part-time player going into this game, he had 9 games played, 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points. So now he's got 19 points. It goes from 12 to 19 in 1 game. 5 goals to 9. Just incredible. Wow. All right, I am just waiting for these stats. We could talk about other stuff. Hold up. Go through some of the trades real quick. Yes, I'm based on Discord. I don't have any fancy graphics. It's just me being slobby. I'm a slob. Rob 3234 trading Owen Wilson's nose to D-Vets for Dr. Chico. Dr. Chico, who had a pretty good game last week, if I recall. Just kind of came out of nowhere. Dr. Chico didn't get a lot of play. Comes in and I forget what series it was. It was somewhere late in the week last week. Had a really good night. Here's a big one here. The 3-team trade. Oops. Sorry. We got the 3-team trade between Grow Up, receiving Matt 4 for 4, Asol, and Blip. Roomba's Revenge, that's Kane, receiving Nuge, Adam Hayward, and Jimmy 124 of the Ice Holes receiving Callaway, Choco Brown, and Ziggs. Pretty interesting plays here. Interesting trades. I like that. You know, Blip, obviously, big for Sando tonight so far. Oh, the game two's already. Man, these guys ain't messing around. These guys want to play. I like that. L.A.B.I.A in the dark jerseys now. Grow up in the white jerseys. For your information. All right, big hit there in the corner. And here comes Grow Up from the right side. Blip, recently acquired today. Fresh off the trading block. Comes on over. Has a solid game number one. Let's see what he can do game two. All right, here comes L.A.B.I.A. What the shot from up close. Can't beat the goaltender. Pass in front. Nothing going on there. All right, here comes Grow Up. Nice long pass. Up center ice. Through the right side. Through the middle. Nice moves there. Couldn't get anything out of that. Good puck control for a little bit there. And L.A.B.I.A. with the puck left side. Back of the net. Little backhander. Low side. Big save there. Not an easy save. Big save. All right, hit the post and here comes Grow Up. Turbo, what's up, Turbo? Turbo 4617 in the house tonight. It is great to see you here tonight, Mr. Turbo. How are you, my man? What you got going? What you got going? The man who's a masturbator. He's one of those masters. He's a master. The master. Which you guys were supposed to play tonight. Looks like your game got rescheduled. Recently acquired Ace Soul gets the penalty here.
I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw.
All right, puck goes all the way down the ice. And here comes L.A.B.I.A. 8 minutes left in the first period. L.A.B.I.A. from the point, up the center, intercepted. Grow Up, can't clear the puck. Grow Up trying to clear the puck out the side. L.A.B.I.A. is just all over them like white on rice. Here they come, back of the net. Little trick shot. Hit the side of the net, though. What's going on with you, Turbo? What are you doing on your night off now? Now that you guys have no series, what y'all doing? It was kind of nice. It was kind of nice watching Matt 4 for 4. I was enjoying it. I was like, oh man, he's doing a good job, man. I like the showcase. I think a lot of you guys do some great work out there. All right, up the right side. Shot on goal. Oh my God, L.A.B.I.A. Nice goal scores. Lemansky, the captain, will ripper from the left side of the ice. Goalie was kind of shifted to the center pretty good. Left a bit of a gap, not a huge one, but Lemansky just enough for him to find it. 1-0 L.A.B.I.A. What up? Rocky. There's the man. We got Turbo, we got Jimmy, we got the man with the golden mustache. We got a little bit of everybody tonight. I want to say hi to Big Reap, Blip, Rocco Lemansky, Matt 444, Rocky and Turbo, who are on Twitch. A bunch of you are on YouTube. Don't see your names though. So hello. Please drop a line. Trying to find. All right. All right, right side of the ice, right side of the screen, we have the Funkadelics and the Dad Bods. No score there, 14:53 left in the first period. First penalty of the game is going to be interference to Joe NHL, or Jamal. Yeah, good call, good call. Interfered with the progress of the skater. So, no argument there. No score so far, Funkadelics 0-0. They just dropped game one by a score of like 700-1. So they'll look to erase that from their memories, move forward, and try to take, they did well against the top seed the other day. So maybe they made believers out of people. Some believers. All right, left side, Lemansky going to get the highlight. Spectacular goal. Here's a goal. That's scored about midway through the first. Pass. Epic sandwich with the pass. Lemansky, just enough room to bury it. Goalie had decent. He was kind of a little bit towards the center. Left that right side a little bit open. There's look at Lemansky. Smart skill. Look at him find the spot. Boom. Goalie went down for the save. Shot was kind of up. That was it. Yeah, right there. There's the gap there. He might have even blocked it. Might have even blocked that one, actually. Looked like it might hit the blocker and kind of skipped up into the net. That's going to be Weasel, who's had a decent season. Pretty decent season. Got a shutout. One of the 5 or 6 goalies with a shutout so far this season. Winter time. Look at the chat. Look at you guys, man. Look at you guys. It's crazy. Love having y'all. Glad you're here. Wednesday night edition of 239 Hockey League in the Crease, which this is the day after the Matt 444 broadcast of the showcase last night, which he did a great job, by the way. I did message Matt a little bit earlier, just before the series tonight. I'm gonna take a look because I know he wants to archive this stuff on YouTube, so I'm gonna take a look at that. That's the nice thing about YouTube is that when these live streams are done, they become videos and they're there forever, unless you delete them. Congratulations, wintertime. Past 2 games I had went well. 8-3 win and a 5-4 OT win with him scoring the winner. Congratulations, man. Speaking of winner, there's Big Tony with the big winning goal, unassisted. The Funkadelics. Look at that. Cutting into the lead. It's 2-1 now, Dad Bods. So Big Tony. Big Tony for the Funkadelics. Looking to have a big second part of the season. He does lead the team in points, and we got another goal. We got another goal. We got 2 goals. Lemansky over here, and Snoochie Boochie's a rebel. What did you learn? What did you learn, Wintertime? Grabbing popcorn, dude. Popcorn sounds good right about now. All right, let's kind of catch up here. With that Lemansky goal, his second of the game, gives L.A.B.I.A a 2-0 lead, about a quarter of the way into the second period. Right side of the screen with that goal by Rebel, recently acquired today in that 3-team trade, makes it a 2-2 tie. So Funkadelics turning things around maybe. Nice shot there. Nice goal. Looks like you're going to have a tripping call here on the dad bods. This is a cool question. I like stuff like this. Wintertime asks, if you were on an 8-hour flight with a 239 guys, who would they be? Choco Brown, for sure. He's like one of my favorite people in this league. And then current 239 guys or former? Let's go with current. Definitely Choco Brown. You know what, Kwong? I think Kwong. I think he's an interesting guy. Very very inquisitive, like he's an inquisitive mind. He's like, he's always got great discussions. He's very, like, I feel like I would have a lot of intellectual discussions with him. Like, I think me and him would chat that whole 8-hour flight of cool things, and it would feel like an 8-minute flight. Choco Brown too. I think Choco Brown would be like the most entertaining dude to be around. He just seems very, very chill. So I'm gonna go with Choco and Kwong. That's not to say I wouldn't go with anybody on a flight. I think everybody has their own positives. But if I was to put two to the top, I'd put those two. Great question, by the way. I guess that could apply to anything. Like if I was stuck on a deserted island with two 39ers. I mean, any kind of subset of situations, but that's a good one too. I think it's important because for those who don't know, I'm terrified of flying. Not that I would refuse. I mean, I have flown. I just hate the experience. It's not like I would, if we had a vacation and we had to fly, I'd do it. I'd bite my tongue and just deal with it, but I would hate every minute of it. I hate flying. I'm terrified. So to be on a plane for 8 hours, which, what would that be, like Eastern Europe or Russia? Like, that's what I would think. I play flight sim because I could do it from the comfort of my own home. I'm not actually 35,000 feet in the air. I'm safe. Even that game makes me queasy a little bit. Just because I think about it. I've told the story, I don't know, at work. I've told the story in person and on here. The reason I'm terrified of flying is because my mind thinks of all the horrible things that could happen at each phase of the flight. Takeoff, cruising, landing. I think takeoff's the scariest. Because like that jerk, right? When you're going from, you're accelerating, then the nose goes up and you get that. And at that point, I'm thinking, my God, what if the tail hits I'm thinking about what if the wings during cruising altitude. I'm thinking about what if the fuselage breaks apart and I fly out and hypoxia doesn't set in and I witness my entire plummet of 35,000 feet. Like, I just think of all the horrible things that could happen. I don't want to think about it. The mind just does it for me. So to be on a flight for 8 hours, I would want to be with 239ers I'd have good conversations with and who would probably be a comforting presence. That's a big part of it too. Is everyone from the U.S.? No. Most are from the U.S. A decent number are from Canada. I would probably say, I don't know, anybody in this league who's been here long enough, is 70-30 an appropriate 70% American, 30% Canadian? I wish we had that I wish we had that information handy. And those who are from Canada are from Toronto. I don't think we have any West Coast folks in Canada, like Vancouver. I think it's like a 70-30 split, American-Canadian. Yeah, mostly Toronto. As far as the United States goes, most of our guys are from Pennsylvania, Buffalo, New York, New Jersey area, Philly. Of course, Kelch is from Texas. I think Ozzy's from Alaska, or he lives in Alaska or something like that. We have a couple guys from Florida, or had a couple guys from Florida. Hence the 239 area code. Oh, we also beat the Avalanche in OT. Nice. He lives where? Oh, I'm gonna guess one of the major cities, either Juneau or Anchorage. or Fairbanks. But I can't say for sure. I don't know. I've never asked him. I just know he lives in Australia. I just know he lives in Alaska now. Which I think would be a first. First ever player from Alaska. Or who lives in Alaska. I don't think he's from Alaska. I think he moved there. For what reason, I don't know. It's probably none of my business. If he wants to tell me, he can. Otherwise, I'll respect that. And all my babbling about dying at 35,000 feet, looks like the Funkadelics managed to squeak out a goal. Now they're up 3-2. This is a huge... This series is probably going to be one of the biggest ones for the Funkadelics. The Dad Bods... Hold on. Yeah, the Dad Bods are in 8th place, 19 points. Funkadelics in 11th place, currently the last seed because Pray Harder no longer exists. 10 points. So 9 points separates these two. So the Funkadelics want to gain some ground here. A couple of wins here tonight will move them up a couple of spots and put them closer to the last playoff spot. One time in the chat, but I downloaded this fighting game that links to MP3 files for music, so I'll try it out. It's called Dead as Disco. Never heard of that. Never heard of it.
L.A.B.I.A is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off. Toronto's got another opportunity here to make change. They found ways to work. It's been a frustrating power play. They have to find a way to open the ice up if they can actually hard movement that's going to cause the coverage to stay low. And that quarterback up front can let one was out of place. Markov's got to be the offensive zone.
All right, let's look around the league here. L.A.B.I.A holding on to a 2-1 lead, 60 minutes left in the game. Good close game here. 13-10 are the shots on goal in favor of L.A.B.I.A. Right side of the screen, 8-6. Yikes! Oh my God! Oh my God! What a faux pas! All right, my bad. Do have a goal. We got goals both sides. Lemansky to the left. Big bad Tony Baloney to the right. And Tony Baloney for the Funkadelics does lead the team in points. Got 27 points in 14 games, which compared to the top guys, you know, it's not up there. But he's doing his thing for the team. I know Cobb had a huge game last week when they defeated Caesar Gap. Cobb was a big part of that. You know, got kind of unexpected heroes come through and do their thing. You know, Chuddy's had some decent game, but Big Tony looking to turn things around. Again, this isn't a Big Tony type season. Excuse me. Yeah, when you put up 50 points in 21 games your rookie season, 67 points in 19 games in your sophomore season, and now you're rocking 28 points in 15 here in the third season. Obviously, this is kind of obviously the low, you know, Tony's lowest production right now, but you know, if the Funkadelics can squeak through a playoff spot, and it's possible, I think it's an opportunity for Big Tony to just open up and go beast mode. All right, we'll grow up. Have just scored a goal. Yurov from Blip. I didn't catch the other name. Yurov his first of the game from Blip and Hughes, rather. Brings Gup to within. Grow up. No, that's our acronym. Grow up to within a goal here. Third period, 9 minutes, 9.5 left. Plenty of time. And here comes Grow Up in the white jerseys. Grow Up. Off the boards, trying to make something happen here. Oh, that was a nice shot. Looks like the defenseman might have poked it aside. Hard to toughen that angle. It looked like he did. And here comes L.A.B.I.A. Up the right side in front. Backhand shot save. Plays the puck. Turned it over, though, to L.A.B.I.A. L.A.B.I.A. not doing much with it, though. Here comes L.A.B.I.A. right side. Nice pass. Somehow squeaks that through. Looks like that's, is that Wizzy? Yeah, that's Wizzy War. Part-time, 10 games played, 22 points, 2.1 points per game. Big Reap with 26 points in 9 games so far this season, 2.5 points per game. And then Carpinas leads the team with 44 points in 19 games, not including this goal he just scored. Every time I talk about somebody, they score. All right, who we got here? Let's go with Jesus Hacks you. You're next. Go score. Go score, dude. Score some goals, Jesus. All right, with that goal, gives L.A.B.I.A. the 2-goal lead with about 4 minutes left. So that's a confidence booster. Gives them the gap that they need. Gives them a little bit of a gap because Grow Up is pressing. Grow Up is getting some shots on goal, some quality ones, and really putting the puck to them. You know, any one of these can sneak in at any point. So you want that 2-goal cushion. What's going on? See ya, Matt G's. GG, bro. Great to see you, Shemachis. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Or probably not. All right, both guys 4-2. We got 4-2 games here. Only the one to the left here is going to be finishing. I'm going to focus on the Grow Up L.A.B.I.A. series for a minute as we wind down. Only a minute 55 left. Here comes L.A.B.I.A. Lemansky up the left side. Tripped up, and Grow Up's going to go on the penalty kill. A Soul with the tripping call, just acquired by Grow Up today in addition to Blip. A Soul, Blip, and Matt 4for4 acquired by Grow Up. With Roombas Revenge receiving Nuge and Adam Hayward, and the Ice Hold receiving Callaway, Choco Brown, and Ziggs. Oh, what a shot by L.A.B.I.A. Huge glove save by Grow Up. Interesting call by the goalie to play it out that time. Down by 1 late in the game. I like that he wanted to get kind of a good counterattack going, but it was risky. Nothing happened. They did get a shot on goal. They get a rush, a shot on goal, and the puck stopped in the Grow Up zone. Or the L.A.B.I.A.'s up. Sorry. Face off in the L.A.B.I.A. zone on the penalty kill, though. And L.A.B.I.A. wins the face-off left side up the ice. Nothing doing there. Here comes Grow Up. Blip. Long pass. In front. Blip. Oh, man, what a shot. Big saves there. We got a goal right side of the screen. It is Ozzy, his second of the game for the Dad Bods, bringing the Dad Bods to within a goal now with 11 minutes left. Shot goal scores. Left side low. Look at that L.A.B.I.A. Wizzy. We got to get a replay on this. This was a nice goal. And we're not going to get it. Okay, so Wizzy got the puck. It was one-on-one. Wizzy with the goalie. No room to move. Has the puck, and it's basically just him versus the goalie. Forehand. Kind of brings it in a little bit and just snaps it to the right side. Kind of fooled the goalie there. That's going to give the L.A.B.I.A. game number 2. So nice play there. Wizzy, that was a good pass, but that was all Wizzy. All right. 5.2 seconds left. Game's basically over. All right, L.A.B.I.A. tie the series up at 1 apiece. Can focus on this right side. We do have a goal by the Funkadelics, and these guys seem to have found their scoring touch. If you look on the left side of the screen, Wizzy with a goal, 3 assists. Lemansky with a hat trick. Carpinas a goal and 3 assists. Wintertime, I hurt my ankle the game I had this morning. How bad is it? Well, it's not broken. It's just a sprain, right? You still able to move it? The ankle injuries are weird, man, because the ankle is... Ankle is such a delicate... Such a delicate, like, joint. All right. It happened at the end. Money, baby. 4 minutes left. Can the Funkadelics hold on to this lead? I mean, they're playing really well lately. These last two series, like I said, they're looking like they could squeak out game number 2 here by a score of 5-3. I mean, I think the Dad Bods will keep it close. I think they'll get one more. Funkadelics should be able to hold on to this win. Here comes a kind of a breakaway. Oh, here we go, Tony. That's the guy you want on the breakaway. That's why. Big goal. Big Tony. Big man right there with the goal.
Holy mackerel!
Big goal. Big Tony. That's the Hattie. Honky. Raging Honky with the assist. Maybe this series is the one that turns it around for Tony. This is a good team they're playing. This is a good team they're playing. So for them to be doing this, yeah, that's a great thing. Wintertime says, isn't it snowing where you're at? No, not today. No snow at all. Today was cold. It's a high of 19 today. It was cold. It says snow showers, but where I'm specifically, I think there were snow showers in parts of my area, but it was raining for me. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 32, then 35, then back down to 21, 20, 15. Oh, we're going to get cold again. It was 60 the other day here. Fahrenheit for those who don't understand Imperial. But it's been decent, and then today's been cold. Tomorrow's gonna be cold. 21 degrees in Anchorage. Good Lord. Oh, what am I saying? It's like that. It's like that right now here. And we're how many miles south? All right, here comes the Funkadelics. 27 seconds left, 6-3. The game's basically over. Oops, I forgot to update the Dad Bods. My bad. 11 seconds left in the game. Funkadelics try to get a shot, big block. And the Dad Bods are trying to get this game done here. Move on to game 3. 1-1. I do apologize. I forgot to add the win for the Dad Bods, but they did win game 1. But the Funkadelics, past couple of series have turned things around. I know I'm like 4,000 miles away, yet it's the same temperature here as it is in Anchorage, Alaska. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy to think, 4,000 miles away. Holy crap. All right, I'm waiting for the stats to update. That way I can kind of show you the updates on the standings. So with that win, the Funkadelics should move up a spot. The win, Funkadelics should move into 10th place ahead of Ice Holes. With another win, let's see. Pracky is practice. That's been a term for a long time. Yeah, we used to use that when I played hockey. You guys gonna go pracky? Yeah, I'm waiting for the waiting for the stats to upload on the website. Then I'll be spitting on the street. Oh yeah, we hawk twoing everywhere. We're making a mess.
Gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Little hawk tua. I gotta change my sound bites. I gotta update these.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge.
Oh, Tyler in the chat. What's up?
Time to find out.
All right, Tyler Lacroix asks, what league is this? This is 239 Hockey League here on the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. 2-3. I'm gonna here. Let me link the.
Opening face-off just moments away.
I don't know if you can see much when you're not registered, but that's our website. Go check it out. Look at all the teams. Look, I don't know how much information is there. But that's our website, dude. 239 Hockey League. 239hockey.net. And right now we have two series that are tied at one game apiece. One more game here tonight. So someone's going to go home leading 2-1. Oh, yeah. Great stuff tonight. All right. All the stats are updated. All right. So as of right now, L.A.B.I.A, with that winning game 2, are now the first place team, at least temporarily. Seize the Gap do play tomorrow night. So they have the opportunity to regain first place. But as of right now, L.A.B.I.A sitting up top. So grow up. We'll stay here in 5th place. With a win, they could take 4th, maybe even 3rd. The big news tonight, though, the Dad Bods with a win, but Funkadelics also with a win. Funkadelics now at 6-3-0, 6-13-0, 12 points. One more win should put them right here. Yeah, with they haven't played each other yet, so there's no head-to-head. I think it's goals after, which the Funkadelics, as long as they get 3 or more goals, they should have more. So a big game here for the Funkadelics.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. And they win the draw on their own end. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play.
All right, dude, I heard, wintertime in the chat. Dude, I heard about the ECHL. A player from Fort Wayne got a 12-game suspension and got released, so no matter what, if any other team picks him up, they got to wait 12 games. Doesn't seem like it'd be a worthwhile endeavor then, picking him up. If you can't play. Seems like a waste of a roster spot.
And that's broken up. Intercepted at center by L.A.B.I.A. Quick pass to Samuelson. Glorious opportunity.
All he does is get penalty after penalty. See, what good are players like that? They're just goons.
Neutral zone. They score.
He's not even going to get rewarded with a secondary assist on this one, James, but he starts the play. There is no question about that. You can't get goals if you don't have the puck. Someone has to get in there, and it all starts with a heavy body check to be able to retrieve the puck.
Moves it quickly over to Montre. Great positioning by the defender. Handles the pass. Simple stop by Jesus. Toronto's got a hold.
They're gooners. Yeah, dude, we don't need goons. I figured they were going, I always thought NHL was shying away from goons. Because it's just lousy hockey. Just like I always figured they were trying to go for more skill, not goons. Goons were like a thing in the 80s and early 90s. And then slowly they just started kind of getting away from that. You still get the occasional one, but... I never really was a big fan of that kind of hockey. Our left side, grow up in the green jerseys, L.A.B.I.A and the white. On the right-hand side, the dad bods in the purple jerseys, Funkadelics in the white. No shots on goal here so far, about 3.5 minutes in. Wintertime in the chat. I also am happy to see the Grand Rapids Griffins break history in the AHL. 29-2-2. What a huge season for those guys. Yeah, that's big. That's positive change for sure. Here comes Grow Up, left side, scores. And who is that? And that's Blip. That's going to be Blip from Matt. So Matt 4 for 4 assisting on the goal by Blip. And looks like this trade is fermenting. It's coming to fruition real well for these guys. Get some decent offense out of these guys that they just got today. What happened to Blippy? Blip's still doing his thing. He got traded today. Blip got traded, but he ended up on Grow Up, and he's playing pretty well. All right, so we got a left side here, backhand beauty. Let's take a look at this one. Big goal. All right, big play. Looking at that goal once again.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. More than half the period has expired. Still looking for our first goal. Pools gain possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again.
All right, right side, we got the dad bods trying to get something off the side there from a nice little pass there, but can't beat the goal. Here comes, yes, the Funkadelics from the point. Wintertime. By the way, you can check out my YouTube on my TTV bio. I'll definitely do that. I'll subscribe on both my channels. How's that? AI Sora generated clips. I'll check it out.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's all tied up. Stages of this period. Hashtag hockey's up 1-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Atlanta's got him. Minnesota's got him across the line.
All right, right side of the screen. Dad bods have scored with 3 minutes left in the first period.
And we get a stoppage in play. Potter stick handling in his own zone. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Hashtag hockey's got the puck along the low burst. Quick stick off the draw, wins possession. And now he moves it quickly to Markov. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. And it's kicked up from the scrum. And here's the pass.
All right, let's give Wintertime a follow here.
Shopping cart smashed my headlight. We worried we'd have to fight to get paid for such a small plant.
And life would revolve around the shopping cart.
Wait, what? Oh, the link in my, I was gonna say the link in my bio goes to a Rickroll. Dude, that's a big Rickroll. I was wondering, I was like, wait a minute, it's monetized. What's going on here? And not everything popped up. It said 4.4 million subscribers. I'm like, wait, what? But it was Rick Astley's YouTube. Good Rickroll. Good Rickroll. That's pretty good. Yeah, throw me the real link. I'll give it a follow on both my accounts.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Toronto's got the puck.
All right, left side, we got the boys. Here comes, yes, here comes Grow Up, losing the puck.
Pass back to the point. Lets it go. Oh,
And we got a goal by L.A.B.I.A. L.A.B.I.A gets the goal.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
Trey, it's going to be Carpenis from Trey and Sandwich. And then it's his second goal of the game.
They're trying to shove or push you off the puck. You have to find ways to get low.
Yeah, it is his second goal of the game for Carpenis, the rookie.
While maintaining possession because he's got great hands. But most importantly, I think it's the will. The second effort to stay on that puck that leads to the goal.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Toronto's got possession at center. Lowers the phone with that hit. The puck dropped. Here's a short pass to Markov. And he was right there to make a stop on that play with this one. What do you think of the first 20 minutes? Puck's off the puck.
Taking a look at some of your Sora clips.
Behind the net. Sends a pass over.
All right, I had a sub to that. Let's get a sub going. Oh my God, Tony Baloney, right side goal for the Funkadelics, and they're cutting into that lead. Cutting into the lead. It's now 2-1.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Distance of an even game. Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But
These are all not mine. Oh, where are they from?
because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
All right, right side of the screen, we got a play here. And here comes the Funkadelics in the white, losing a puck. Over to Bods, coming around the other way.
Grabs control of it at the point. Feeds it over. Great pass off the board.
Shot on goal, Bods, big save. Left side, we got the puck going up to L.A.B.I.A. L.A.B.I.A with the puck now. Can they get something going?
Stages of this period. Gains the zone through the middle. They have really picked up the tempo. The fearless have it from their own end. Passes the puck over to Markov. The play. From point blank. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there.
Great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck. and
Getting
generate
into the
some
later
offense.
stages of this period. Toronto's got a slim lead. They lead it.
Remember my SpongeBob AI cover channel? 70, nice. Not too bad. Not bad at all, dude. Yeah, I know my TikTok, the Steel City Skyview page just had 3,300 follows the other day, which is crazy to think about that. It was just something I wasn't even sure I was going to do. I just decided to do it one day, and it's doing pretty good. After a few short weeks, it's got good engagement.
For another face-off here. Along the wall. Toronto's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Hughes comes in against the boards. Something happened in the offensive zone. Great reach with the poke check. Toronto's got it in their own zone. The puck loose. Gaining momentum along the right zone.
All right, left side of the screen with only a minute and a half left. L.A.B.I.A leading, Grow Up 2-1 in the second period. About to end here. L.A.B.I.A shot from the point, hit the post. Oh my God. Rebel with the right side goal over here in the other series for the Funkadelics, picked up today in that massive trade. And Rebel's paying off dividends. I have a wintertime. I haven't posted in a while, and a rap cover that I made SpongeBob do is at 6,000 now.
Come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Redirected off a stick. The fearless win the draw here in their own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Here's a chance. Oh! And that'll bring an end.
All right, the second period is over on the left-hand side.
A clean sheet of ice has come back with the third period next. And that's taken by the defense. Drives to the paint.
Can you give me some sort of tip if I put the clips on TikTok? Do I just post and they grow? what I find, I mean, it's really no big goal there. Well, I think that's Royality, the rookie. Yep, Royality. So my channel, my Steel City Skyviews is it's a very focused channel. Like I have the one post that's at 85,000. What are we at? What is it at?
Talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. Why you have your opponent down?
86,000 views. I have another one that's like 25,000, 26,000, 12,000. So my channel is it's very stream, like it's very focused, and Lethal Mike with a goal here for the dad bods. It's hard to say because like my channel it's like drone videography and like other just general videography, places, things, structures, interests, places of interest. No, it's
Is now underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time.
on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram and Facebook. Although it's not doing so good on the other platforms, it's doing good on TikTok for whatever reason.
40 minutes of play, but it'll also need
Not for whatever reason. I'm just. See, the content is very focused. I find, you know, in my regular account, like I would just put whatever, and it doesn't do good because there's no focus. People don't know what the channel's about. Like, what is this? Is this a meme channel? Is this a gaming channel? Is it your personal, I did this weekend channel? With the Steel City Skyviews, it's basically just places, things of interest that I take a look at with cameras, either from the ground or from the sky. And I try to do it in a cinematic fashion. I edit it, try to make it a little bit more cinematic as best I can. I mean, I'm not the #1 editor in the world, but you know, I think I do a pretty good job for somebody who learned by himself. So the channel, it's focused. And that already goes with any platform. Now, it's not doing so great on the other ones. It's really just TikTok right now. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Winter Tom. Hey, maybe it'll help. Maybe if I put some more long form videos on YouTube, it'll help the channel grow. But TikTok is kind of like my primary on there. But I think posting regularly certainly helps. If you can have some kind of, you know, if you can post a couple times a week on the same days, it helps. Some of my better posts on TikTok have done well when I post it around midnight or scheduled for midnight. Other ones that done well, I scheduled or posted first thing in the morning, like 6, 7 a.m. So, I mean, my biggest SpongeBob song video is at 6.1 thousand. I mean, it doesn't hurt to kind of keep churning out stuff. That's kind of a strategy. I don't particularly like that strategy. Yeah, if people know what the channel's about and they're interested in it, they'll follow, they'll watch. Yeah, just kind of keep it focused. If your thing is AI videos, then your thing is AI videos. Just be consistent. Like, don't be posting gaming videos the next day and then, you know, videos of your cat. Like, that's not going to really help. Because you gotta remember, as a viewer yourself, when you go to a channel, what do you want to see? You know, you want to know what. Okay, this is a cooking channel. I go to this channel to watch cooking videos. I go to this channel to watch fight videos. I go to this channel to learn about drywall. Like, you got. People, you got to think, like, what are people coming to your channel and what are they expecting out of you? Like with my Steel City TikTok, people who are into like videography, photography, that's what they're gonna get. You know, drone videos from above, showing cool cinematic angles of certain structures within my city or my area. You know, places, things, bridge. You know, I do a lot of that. 73 subs, let's go! Make it happen, Wintertime, make it happen.
Power play really wasn't effective at all, James. The coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time was calculated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
All right, so right side of the screen, I'm going to kind of update you guys. We do have a couple of games here in the third period. Left side is, both of these are close. Look how tight they are. L.A.B.I.A leading 2-1 with only 5:50 left in the third. Right side of the screen, we're tied at 3. We're tied at 3 with 16 minutes left in the game. And the Funkadelics leading in shots on goal, by the way, 13-8. Left side game here, we're tied at 10 shots apiece. And here comes Grow Up down the ice. Left side. Back to the point, hit the post. Unlucky for Grow Up there. They're trying to get this goal. We do have a goal right side, and it's going to be the Dad Bods. It's going to be... Is that WrestleMania? Yeah, WrestleMania gets the goal for the Dad Bods and puts them up 4-3. Wintertime asks, or Wintertime says, every time Kwong scores, we should make his goal horn be Domer. That's a good one. I should find that soundbite and use it. All right, left side blip with the goal. Matt 4 for 4. And somebody else on the assist. Some guy last name here. A minute 20 left in the game. Wintertime, how's karate going? It's never gone better. It's getting really good. I just did my testing and promotion. I got a promotion last week to what's called the black belt first pre-test. I got one more test, which is black belt second pre-test, and these are pre-tests because I'll be testing for black belt next summer after 5 years. It's a long journey, and I like that it is. I'm very happy that it takes that long. I wish it would take longer. I think most schools should be about 5 years or so. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, from the way our school does it, it's a 3-day test. It's a weekend. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday testing 2 hours a day. It's tough. The way my school does it, it's actually tough, which I think is the way it should be. I hate McDojos. Like, there's a lot of schools out there that just give out belts. It's annoying. But I love the way we do it. All right, overtime in the left game here. I hope is there anything above black? Yeah, the degrees. Second degree black belt, third degree. I think the highest is 10th. I'll probably never see that in my lifetime because it takes like 1 year from first degree to second degree. 2 years from second to third. It kind of goes up exponentially after that. Like, it takes a long time. Like, it's a lifelong of training to get to like the highest degree. And I'm 46. I don't know that I'll get there. I'll probably get a couple of degrees under my belt and maybe 2 or 3 and maybe teach. I don't know. I don't think I'll open up a school. I'm too at this point in my life, I'm too old to start that. Might just teach where I go. Goes good. I think it's something everybody should do, for most people. All right, right side, and the Dad Bods looks like they're gonna try to run away with this one. The Funkadelics had this game by the reins for a while. But it's starting to get away from them a little bit. It's 5-3 now, 9.5 left. Plenty of time for a couple of goals, but advantage and the intensity, the adrenaline is all Dad Bods right now. They almost scored there. Wintertime says hockey school should exist because we need to invent it. I guess it depends where you live. Like, I don't see hockey school thriving in like Alabama or Florida. Oh, maybe Florida, but it depends on where you are in the country. Alaska, I think it could work. Pennsylvania, probably. Yeah, it depends on the state, really. Like Idaho, no. Left side goal, and the defenseman, A here, gets the goal, wins it for Grow Up in overtime. Congratulations, boys. The Grow Up taking out L.A.B.I.A, the number 1 seed. The number 1 seed Well, they'll get a point for the overtime loss. Grow Up should move up to the 4th seed now. Take a look once the stats are in.
Where that puck is coming from and make a high-grade A save.
I'm clicking on your link. I'm checking this out. I didn't know Blip owned this. What does Blip? Blip owns nothing. Blip Coffee Roasters? Where is that? Kansas City. Blip Coffee. So there's a place called Blip Coffee Roasters. That's awesome. What else is awesome is that goal right side of the screen. Oh, do you really, Blip? Did you buy it because of your name, Blip? Yeah, Blip has a hat from there. That's awesome. Oh, Blip in the chat. My friend lives there and went and got me one. Dude, that's awesome. What a friend. Like anybody who could do a nice play on your gamer tag, like, hey Blip, this hat belongs that's from this place. It's all you. All right, I'm not going to switch to the single game view. There's only about 52 seconds left, although the Funkadelics did score to bring them to within 1. There's 49 seconds left. And here comes the Funk. No, here comes Dad Bods with a shot. Oh, big block. This gives them a chance to take one more play up the ice. Kwong has a restaurant. Blip in the chat. Yeah, that was my nickname in high school, so it worked perfectly. And college. Oh, well, yeah. You base your gamer tag based on your actual nickname. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. All right, we're gonna wrap this one up here. We only got 18 seconds left, 14 seconds left, and can the Funkadelics score one late here? They're pressing. They're on the door. They're knocking, and they're gonna call a timeout. Smart timeout here. Only got about 7 seconds to go in the game. That'd be so sick to have a Blip hat. If your nickname was Blip and that's your gamer tag on here, that's sick. Kwong owns a Vietnamese restaurant. I've always wanted to try Vietnamese food. I want to try every culture food. It's like my big thing. I love like trying foods from different cultures in the world. That's a great thing. All right. Oh my God. Cobb with the goal with only 4.5 seconds to go in the game. Oh my God.
Holy mackerel!
What's going on, Russian dude, in the YouTube chat? What's up? I can't say your name. I don't know how to say that. It's Russian. But that's awesome that you're here. Welcome. All right, I think it's worthwhile. This deserves to be on this. This deserves to be on the full screen. Let's switch this up. What are you guys called? Dad Bod's taking on the Funkadelics. Must not have had the Funkadelics on the single game yet. All right, let me get that updated. All right, let's go game one. Let's go to the single game. He tried Japanese, Norway, Australian, or Welsh food. I've had, like sushi, which is Japanese. I'm a big sushi guy. It's like one of my favorite things to eat. I could eat it every day, but I wonder if that's not. I wonder if that's not a good thing. Like to eat sushi every day. I don't know that that would be a good thing. I don't know. Correct me if I. Let me Google that.
And they are ready to drop the puck here in
You can AI overview says you can eat sushi daily, but it's generally not recommended due to a risk with mercury buildup, high sodium. Yeah, that's what I figured. Like sushi, as much as I love it, would probably not be a good daily thing, which is unfortunate because I love sushi, man. Love that stuff. I guess one of those things in moderation, like it's my favorite thing. All right, offside. We got 2 overtime games. The other one was just won by Grow Up in the overtime period. And this one, Kobna, with 4.5 seconds left, ties the game up for the Funkadelics. So at least the Funkadelics will come out with a point here. Dad Bods get a point out of this one too. That should move them to 7th place. Oh. No, they don't have the head-to-head, so they'll stay in 8th place regardless. Oh my God, Tony Maloney! What? Oh my God. Wow, what a night, what a week for Funkadelics. Knocking off the 1 seed and taking out the 8th seed tonight. This is a series they needed to win. Now, unfortunately for them, Dad Bods do get a couple of points out of tonight, 3 points I think, but they Funkadelics had to win. Rob in the chat, what's going on, man? Rob 3234 Fish Daily is not great, unfortunately. Healthy fat, but mercury good 2 to 3 times a week. Duly noted. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, we don't. If it were up to me, I'd eat more seafood, but like a lot of my family doesn't. A lot of my family doesn't like seafood, so we're not big. I'm a big seafood guy, but we're not. So I just kind of go with the flow. I don't eat a lot of red meat. Most of what mostly chicken and chicken and vegetables is kind of what makes up my weekly consumption. Yeah, I don't eat a lot of red meat, and I don't drink. But fish, I as much as I love it, I ate it more when I was younger because it was always around me. Nowadays, not so much. I'd like to, but not really. Not opportunities. Big Tony in the chat says not dead yet. There you it just passed. Big Tony, congratulations. Being the game winner. What a game. What a game. And if we can get the stats up there, I'd love to look at these. The Funkadelics are not dead yet. I said this last week. If the Funkadelics would lose the series outright to Seize the Gap, they're just about done. It would be very difficult to kind of crawl back. End up beating Seize the Gap. End up beating the Dad Bods tonight. And this is going to make for an interesting finish. I think keep an eye on the Funkadelics. Team that was out for the most part. But, not so much anymore. They have a chance. They have 3 more series left. 6, 12, 18. That's 18 possible points. Puts them at 30 points. So they're still in it mathematically. And they do have kind of a challenging a challenging rest of the season. They play the Masturbators on Monday. And then they play the Roombas Revenge, who is kind of within reach, but then the Ice Holes, so a couple of challenging games, and then the Ice Holes, who are currently in last place. So definitely some possibilities there. Definitely some possibilities. Waiting for these stats to finish here. Waiting for the stats to finish. Tony with the overtime. Oh, that's right. They do have one. Yeah, that's right. There was that third game the third game of the 1 series that they couldn't finish because there was 8,000 lag outs. So you guys finished the first 2 games and just decided to put the third game on hold for now, which was smart. Thank God you guys did that. All right, stats are updated. Dude, that was a terrible night. That was a terrible night, Rob. That was a terrible night. All right. What's not terrible is this. I guess we don't need to have Pray Harder in full view, right? right? All right, L.A.B.I.A now commanding the first place spot for now, at least. Caesar Gap play tomorrow, and they'll have a chance. I would envision Caesar Gap would at least be able to squeak out 2 points tomorrow, being that they're a 14-3-1 team and one of the best, if not the best, goal difference. Actually tied for short and sweet, actually, by the way. Grow up with their points tonight, their win, climb all the way up to third place. So huge performance there. Short and sweet, who played tomorrow, I believe, have a chance to catch up and go up to the same Motor City, same thing. I believe they play tomorrow night. Moose Hockey Club. Now this one's a little bit hard to envision now. With Moose Hockey Club, they do have the 21 points. They're up in here, but they do have a lot of games played. So a lot of these teams have some games in hand. Let's see what Moose Hockey Club plays. Yeah, 2 more series against good teams. They play. Well, we'll see Moose Hockey Club next week. Grow Up and Dad Bods will be their opponent. You know, Moose Hockey Club, another team that kind of had a rough start, but started to pick things up here in the last couple of weeks, and are starting to look pretty good right now. The Masturbators at 7th place, and the Dad Bods holding on the last place, or the last playoff spot, albeit with 21 games played, 20 points. The Funkadelics now in 9th place. Look at that. With 1 game to finish. They actually have 1 game they got to make up. Which, if they were to win that one, they would have 16 points, and then they're 2 wins away from a playoff spot. So now, all of a sudden, the Funkadelics, who were out of it about 2 weeks ago, are now right back in it. As long as they can keep this up, they're winning good games. They're winning close games. Wear your glasses upside down. Dude, that's not comfortable. That's horrible. Of course, Roombas, Revenge, and Ice. So all of a sudden, a lot of these bottom teams, you know, hey, they're in it. They're still in it. All right, looking at the scats. Wow. Take a look at the skater stats real quick. Shem leads the pack, 57 points in 18 games. That's good for a little over 3 points per game. Fat Load Broad, only 1 point back of Shem, slightly above average, 6 points back of second. Carpinus, with his great night tonight, climbs up to 50 points in 21 games played, 2.2 points per game. Aussie, tremendous work tonight to get himself up to 49 points. Sando, passive meanness, and then Lemansky with a decent night, 44 points in 21 games. The goalies, as we see them right now, Brandon has now moved up to the first place in save percentage with 84.8, just edging out Sweeney at 84.7. Then Jesus Haxu rounding out that third spot. Goals against average, same 3. Brandon, Sweeney, and Jesus. Shutout leaders, 6 people with shutouts. Jimmy, Wade's World, J Squad, Weasel, Jesus, and Sweeney. The defense, point leader belongs to JC Enterprise so far. Rob and Kelch. Kelch and Rob, second and third respectively. Trey, who had some points tonight, moves up to 22 points. I know WrestleMania had a goal earlier tonight, his third of the season. 22 points on the season for him. Parks TTV, the rookie, with the highest plus minus, followed by JC Enterprise and rookie Pharrell's. All right. Last but not least, Tony in the YouTube chat got half my point totals of the season tonight. I know I did mention that. I mentioned that. Got half of my point totals of the season tonight. Yeah, you certainly did. We looked at this earlier. I was mentioning, and now all of a sudden these stats look a little bit better. Now, Funkadelics, what did I say? They have, there's a Funk. All right, 3 series left. So 3 series left. So they have 3 series left. So certainly, I think Big Tony will certainly be at a spot to beat his rookie season. Whether or not he surpasses his sophomore season, he'll need a big series. He'll need one of those Ratterlade 9 goal games. Not impossible. But yeah, I mentioned earlier, definitely visibly Tony's, not his most productive season until tonight. It's been great. 50 points in his rookie year, 67 in his second year. He was at 20 something going into tonight's, but like I said, turned it around a lot. 19 goals, 21 assists in 17 games played. We have a guy in the chat. Willie Agility says, want a sub? I'm at 59. Well, I'm going to check out your channel. I'm going to see what content you have. All right, I'll hit you up. Oh, dude's an NHL player. Okay, very nice, dude. Cool. You're an NHL guy. This is good. I like that. All right, Willie. I hit you up. I'm going to check out your stuff, bro. I'll check your stuff out. All right. I'm an NHL guy too, but right now, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to watch some TV. Oh, wait. I forgot. Sorry. One more thing before we go. Let me refresh my capture card. Refresh my capture card. Tomorrow night, let's go. Talk about this. Yeah, man. Have a great night. Tomorrow night, the number 2 seed sees the gap, taking on number 3, short and sweet. Tomorrow night's supposed to be a 3-game night, so this is going to be the showcase. I'm not talking about the Matt 444 showcase. I mean the big screen view. Definitely going to be this one. Motor City taking on Grow Up, and then the Ice Holes 2 taking on Dad Bods Hockey Club. 3 great games. All mean something. All are important series. So don't miss that. 9:30 tomorrow night, p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whatever that is, your time. You guys have a great night. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all the support and love. And the league support. The league enjoys that. The league appreciates that. So see you tomorrow night. Trio of games coming your way tomorrow night. Don't miss them out. Don't miss them. Be there, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, here on Twitch and YouTube. Peace.